Okay, so let's look at example 5. It tells us to solve the given triangle with what they gave us. So again, I'm going to go ahead and set up my answer. Box. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in what they gave me. Oh, and they gave me 2 sides, 1 angle, which means I may have that second triangle. Guys, it's something you're just going to have to train yourself to look for, okay? And I know this one said, it gives us a clue at the top there that how many solutions we're going to have. But when we're doing these otherwise, we're not going to know, okay? So just train yourself to set up. If you are given 2 sides and 1 angle, you have to look for the second triangle. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's find that second angle now. So in order to do that, we're going to use, they gave us angle A and side A, and they gave us side B, so let's go find angle B. So using our law of sines, we know the sine of angle A over side A is equal to sine of angle B that we don't know over side B. Cross multiply. So 10 times sine of angle B is going to be equal to 20 times sine of 50 degrees. We're solving for B, which has a sine in it, so divide by the 10. And so we know sine of angle B equals this other side. And remember, when you're looking for angle B, to get rid of that sine, we're going to make it the inverse on the other side. Alright, so let's put this in our calculator. So we're going to do the inverse sine of 20 sine 50 degrees. Don't forget to close that 50 degrees divided by 10. And I got error. It says, actually it's very specific. It says error domain. So we have a domain error. So what does it mean? What is domain? Remember, domain is our input. So what it's saying is, hey, there's something wrong with what's inside those parentheses. We can't take the inverse sine of it. Well, let's just work out that part. What do we get when we do that? So I'm going to go back. I'm going to take my inverse sine out and just work what's in parentheses there. And so I had gotten there that this says that angle B is equal to the inverse sine of 1.532 something. Okay, now remember, inverse sine, this number has to be between -1 and +1. Is it? It's not. So it's too big. If it had been negative, it would have been too small. So this is not within the domain that we can have. So therefore, that's our domain error, which means, because of the domain area, that means there's no triangle. So there is no triangle that exists that has an angle that's 50 degrees with the side across from it being 10 and one of the other sides being 20. And so because there's no triangle here, there's no first triangle, there can't be a second triangle.